Day 15, my goodness, halfway through the journey. So today we're going to take everything that we've done up until now, and we're going to really start to ignite the divine light. So we're going to begin where we left off last time. We're going to once again be in that field, the circles within circles, and we're going to start to do some work. The beginnings of this work, I planted a seed of that with this, fetching the light and passing it on. But we're going to do something a lot more powerful and actually really start moving energy around. So let's do that. If you'd like to settle yourself into your comfortable meditative position, close your eyes. With your breath now, I'd like you to really begin to raise the prana. So you're really trying to feel this energy. I suggest to you once again that you can feel it as a coolness, a freshness in your breath, like breathing the air that comes off of a mountain waterfall, that cool, fresh mist. And as you start to feel that you're raising the prana, as you start to feel the energy starting to generate in your being, bring it please into your heart. And as you bring that energy into your heart, you also bring the divine light, this pure, bright, energetic light. You bring that into your heart. Prana and light. Two forms of the same energy forming in your heart, beginning to swirl, beginning to energize. And now you begin to see, sense, know, feel, whatever works for you. Begin to sense that you are in this field, part of the circle, this big circle of 1,200 people, that there are other circles. They're all here. We're all together. All part of the same beautiful, magnificent experience. Raising prana and bringing our light. And now with your breathing, as you breathe energy into your heart, you're going to bring a big bubble of energy out into your hands. And then begin to pass it to the right. You don't have to worry about catching it and passing it on. You just pass it to the right, which means a bubble of light has arrived from your left. Pass it on with your breath. So receive and pass on. Receive and pass on. Receive and pass on. And that's really what you are going to do for the remainder of this meditation. In a slow, methodical, powerful, purposeful way. You're just going to be passing the light from the left to the right. And I'm going to cease directing you. Keep doing this on your own pace, receiving the light from the left and passing it on to the right. And you'll notice as you do so that a pattern starts to establish. There starts to become a flow to the light. It starts to carry itself on its own. And there's less of having to grab it and move it, and more of just moving it through, passing it on. And as you do this, as you move it through and you pass it on, it begins slowly to accelerate, and the packets start to become more of a unified flow. And there's a energy of its own, a movement of its own that starts to develop. And you can just feel that light, and it moves past you, and then you start to move yourself into the flow of the light. Allow it to move through you. So you move from grabbing the light and moving it through to being able to still your arms and simply receive on the left, and it moves through you and out to the right. And feel what that feels like as the light, the energy, the flow, the patterning of your whole circle becomes a part of your own energy patterning. You just move it through you. The light moves through your heart and out, in by your left hand, through your heart, out through your right hand. And you can start to accelerate the flow simply by willing it to be so. And so it changes. Instead of there being these discrete packets of light moving around, it becomes a constant flow. And you can feel now that you can take hands with the person on your left. They put their right hand down on your left hand, and you put your right hand down on the left hand of the person to your right. And it's like an electric circuit is formed. Simply feel. Allow yourself to be a part of this circuit, the circuit of light. Becomes quite powerful, almost overwhelming, the flow of this energy. It moves through you, and you realize that there is nothing alien about any of this energy. There's a group of 1,200 people, and all of their energy, it's all the same energy. It's all God energy, divine energy, oneness energy, flowing through you now. And I'd like you to simply be with that for as long as you feel comfortable, for as long as you enjoy it, for as long as it energizes you, gifts you with something new. Just be with it. And then when you are done, you can remove your hands from those of your neighbors and be quietly with yourself and bring your meditation to a close whenever you like. I'll leave you with that. Till tomorrow.